Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Covert Café on this fine Friday night in Portland, Oregon. Thank you to those who are joining us on the live stream. We got a pretty packed house here at the cafe. My name is Paul Jewell, and I'm going to start out with a little instrumental to get my fingers warmed up. Thank you so much. Felonies, misdemeanors, melodies, missed redeemers. If these strings could talk, stories that tell. Detroit City to NYC, M-O-N-E-Y to me. If these strings could talk, I'd be in jail. If these strings could talk, I'd be run out of town. If these strings could talk, I'd be forced underground. Join the circus, become a clown. If these strings could talk, take me down. Vietnam, Cambodia, don't make a move, we'll blow you up. If these strings could talk, stories they'd tell. C-A-S-E-V-A-C, lucky they came back for me. If these strings could talk, they'd take you to hell. Strings could talk, I'd be run out of town. If these strings could talk, I'd be forced underground. Join the circus, become a clown. If these strings could talk, they'd take me down. Robbery, dealing pot, Uncle Sam, thanks a lot. If these strings could talk, stories they'd tell. LSD, look at me, on the bus with Ken Kesey. If these strings could talk, you'd have a song to say. Felonies, felonies, misdemeanors, melodies, misredeemers. If these strings could talk, stories they'd tell. DOA at the MED, SMACKOD. If these strings could talk, they'd take you straight to hell. If these strings could talk, I'd be run out of town. If these strings could talk, be forced underground. Join the circus, become a clown. If these strings could talk. If these strings could talk. If these strings could talk. They'd take me down. Thank you. Thank you. This next song is about a guy who's trying to not quit drinking. 40 miles from Boise, pride and glory in the rearview mirror. Seems like I'm losing it, something I've always lived in fear of. Now while I was waiting, like a bride who's hesitating, as her groom negotiates the conga line. And there's nothing quite as hopeless as this bottle of Idaho wine. Craters of the moon, high noon, not a shadow to be found. 10,000 years ago, all of this is 10 miles underground. If you pack away your feelings, only living while you're dreaming, pressure valve's gonna blow down the line. And there's nothing quite as hopeless as this bottle of Idaho wine. Are you running away? Are you running toward going in or out those barroom doors? Last call, it's a long haul. I think I will have one more. Canada, Mexico, really can't decide. I flipped a coin, watched it fall. It landed on its side. The more I hang around, the more I hear the sound. Footsteps sneaking up behind. And there's nothing quite as hopeless as this bottle of Idaho wine. There's nothing quite as hopeless as a bottle of Idaho wine. Thank you. Appreciate it. So I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee. I moved out to Portland about 8 years ago. And for a while there, I had the pleasure of living in the only neighborhood in Memphis that reminds me of Portland. It's called Cooper Young, and I lived there for about 15 years. And while I was there, I lived on a corner lot, and the street that came by the side of our house was kind of a pedestrian thoroughfare for the neighborhood. All kinds of people coming up and down the road there, including this one guy I would see quite often, carrying a load of cans and pushing a shopping cart. And I saw him several times, and I wondered about him, and I finally just had to make up a story for him. So this story is about him. I made him a graduate of Manassas High School in Memphis, which is where Isaac Hayes went, and it's a very famous school for turning out musicians in Memphis. So this guy played trombone until he got drafted into the Army to go to Vietnam, and that changed his plans. So that's the little prefix I'll give you, or preface I will give you for the song. It's called Sidewalk Sam.
Look like a wobbly wheel on a wagon, limping down the road. Look like the devil having a bad day, carrying a load. He had one hand in his pocket, the other in his dreams. His face was drooping so low, he could have scuff marks on his teeth. Got a cardboard box for shelter, a park bench he calls home, turning aluminum cans in for silver. He works alone, trying twice as hard to keep up with the junkies and the kids. If he'd had that hand, I tell you, friend, he'd have never hit the skids. Sidewalk Sam, he's a hell of a man. You can't tell it just by looking at him. Sidewalk Sam fought in Vietnam. He took a stand and he lost a hand. He was known as Sir Trombone, Manassas High, 61. Got a call from the homeland to fight the Viet Cong. Took the lead position, just like in the band. When the bullets started flying, he took one in the hand. Sidewalk Sam, he's a hell of a man. You can't tell it just by looking at him. Sidewalk Sam, he fought in Vietnam. He took a stand, he lost a hand. He came on back to Memphis, where he lost his way. There's no use for a one-hand trombone man any place. Took to the streets when all else had let him down. Dreamed of those nights when his thunder shook the ground. Now he's just a drifter, roaming around. One of those characters you're always seeing in Midtown. He doesn't bother anyone, wouldn't ask you for a dime. Might want to tell you story about the time Sidewalk Sam, he's a hell of a man. You can't tell it just by looking at him. Sidewalk Sam, he fought in Vietnam. He took a stand, he lost a hand. Sidewalk Sam, Sidewalk Sam, Sidewalk Sam, Sidewalk Sam. If you ever seen him, lend a hand. Sidewalk Sam, Sidewalk Sam.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I got my list of children here, and I got them in somewhat of an order, but I got to check it and make sure that's when I'll do this one. So this is a song that came out of COVID. Some of you have heard it before, but for those who haven't, things went off the rails back then, and including for me a friendship through a misunderstanding that I don't think would have happened if it hadn't been for COVID, but it happened. And to get it off my chest, I wrote a song about it. It's called My Alibi, because at the time I felt like I had been accused of a crime that I did not commit. I felt like I needed an alibi. This is my alibi.
When you wake up in the morning feeling like your day is already done, like you carried out the trash, it turned around and followed you home. The water in the shower never gets hot enough. People, I'm here to tell you, life's tough. When you spend 2 years isolated in your room alone, no matter which way you turn, you can't find your way home. And you wish someone would take the time just to call your bluff. People, I'm here to tell you, life's tough. Where you gonna go, what you gonna do? What you leave behind catches up with you. You can run, you sure can't hide. Life's tough, that's my alibi. Yeah, life's tough, that's my alibi. Well, I never liked talking on the phone, now I like it even less. Since the snowman called to say, kiss my frozen ass. After all these years, I guess he's had enough of my stuff. People, I'm here to tell you, life's tough. Where you gonna go, what you gonna do? What you leave behind catches up with you. You can run, you sure can't hide. tough, that's my alibi. One more time. Where you gonna go, what you gonna do? What you leave behind catches up with you. You can run, you sure can't hide. Life's tough, that's my alibi. Yeah, life's tough, that's my alibi. Thank you. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Well, we're doing a song about loss. Summers brought them back together to the Mississippi Delta. Baseball games in the afternoon, campfires lapping at the moon. Growing closer with each goodbye, we'll be back side by side. I'll be your best man, you'll be mine. Best friends till the end of time. Promises are breakable. There's no explaining the unexplainable. No going back when you've crossed the line. Once frayed, there's no mending. Broken ties. She was her daddy's only girl, the polished apple of his world. He would tuck her into bed, laughing at the tales they read. He gave her lessons in how to ride. She named her horse Papa's Pride. Daddy, on my wedding day, I won't ask you to give me away. Promises are breakable. There's no explaining the unexplainable. No going back when you've crossed the line. Once frayed, there's no mending. Broken ties. The tie that binds slips loose sometime. Weighted down the center, cannot hold. Call it even, just call it off when it's time to let it go. They went in business 30 years ago, just the two of them and lots of hope. Hanging in through ups and downs, started growing by leaps and bounds. Seemed like nothing could go wrong, seemed like nothing would slow them down. Neither of them could imagine losing what was once so magic. Promises are breakable. There's no explaining the unexplainable. No going back when you've crossed the line. Once frayed, there's no mending. Broken ties.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Jeff. Let's see. All right, let's lighten the moment. Lighten the mood for a moment. So I had a conversation with Jimmy Buffett in my head. And I asked Jimmy, I said, Jimmy, I know you got everything you need, everything you want, but I know there's got to be something that disturbs you. And he says, yeah, there is. So this song is basically the text of that conversation. Well, I've had a great life, that's plain to see. Just look around. Cheeseburgers in paradise, Margaritaville's in my hometown. But there's one thing that brings me down, something that I just don't dig. Don't you think this sun visor makes my bald spot look big? I got aeroplanes, can't complain, and a yacht in every port, up and down the Gulf Coast, and Key West, of course. Well, I must admit it benefits having the world's best gig. Still I know this sunrise makes my bald spot look big. That's right, you can see it from the shuttle way out there in space. Only thing that can wipe this shit grin off my face. I got all the weed I need, more tequila than I can swig. Still I know this sunrise makes my bald spot look big. You can see it from the shuttle way out there in space. The only thing that can wipe this shit grin off my face. Got all the weed I need, more tequila than I can swim. Still I know this sunrise makes my bald spot look big. That chorus is so good I did it twice. Here we go. I could use Mick Jagger's swagger. I could use those Elvis hips. I could use Stevie Wonder's smile, Eric Clapton's licks. I could use some Everly's harmonies, but I need a Beatle wig, 'cause I know this sunrise makes my bald spot look big. Yeah. And you can see it from the shadow way out there in space. The only thing that can wipe this shit grin off my face. Got all the weed I need, more tequila than I can swing. Still I know the sunrise makes my bald spot look big. There you go. Let's take it down, boys, take it down. Irony sneaked up on me with my Speedo down. Top of the world's a lonely place when you're 6 feet underground. Well, I know without a doubt I walk among the dead,
I'll ask God to do something about this parrot head. Which, by the way, you can see from the shuttle way out there in space. Only thing that can wipe this chagrin off my face. I got all the weed I need, more tequila than I can swig. Still I know this sunrise, it makes my bald spot look big. Yes, I know this sunrise, it makes my bald spot look big. Well, it's nobody's fault that my bald spot looks big. All right, sounding so good. All right, thank you. Oh, that was nice. You know, I wrote that before Jimmy passed away, and I kind of feel weird about doing it, but I think Jimmy has a sense of humor. I think he would be amused, I hope. All right. Here's one. I've told this story before, but it's kind of funny. Ann and I were going down to Crater Lake, and we were looking for a place to stay, which there's not a lot down there outside the park. And this place was advertised as no fuss, no frills. And when we got there, boy, we found out they were right. So Ann said, you know what, adjectives matter. So I said, that sounds like a song title to me. So that's what it's called, Adjectives Matter. There's a funny story going around about a clown. Heard a real doozy about a floozy. Tall tales were told, mountains of gold. There were rumors of boomers. A sad song was sung, and an effigy was hung. The poet read one of her favorite poems called Adjectives Matter. Adjectives matter. Adjectives matter as the world turns and burns. There was a book about a crook named Nixon. Down south, they're not preparing, they're fixing. One fella said, rather be dead than to be a blue American. The battle lines were drawn on a pink White House lawn. The president weighed in. He said, ain't it a sin that adjectives matter? Adjectives matter. Adjectives matter as the world turns and burns. Nouns have a special place. Verbs always set the pace. Prepositions make the rules. Conjunctions are nobody's fool, but adjectives matter. Adjectives matter. Adjectives matter as the world turns and burns. There was a Broadway play matinee where the starlet was a harlot named Scarlet. The writer devised brilliant disguise, intending a mind-bending ending. Some thought it was great, some were filled with hate, and the baby was thrown right out the window, 'cause adjectives matter. Adjectives matter. Adjectives matter. As the world turns and burns. Thank you. Yeehaw, they do indeed, they do indeed. Okay. What can I say about this next song? I woke up one morning about 6 months ago, back when our house was all torn up with some construction going on, and I was out of my normal routine, which I would have put my dirty socks and underwear in the hamper if I hadn't been off of my routine, but I didn't. And I walked into the music room there, and I saw my dirty socks and underwear on the top of the plastic on top of the carpet that was down to keep it from getting messed up. I thought, can you write a song about dirty socks and underwear? Why not? Give it a shot. This is what happened. It's very serious. Dirty socks and underwear lying on the floor, a symbol of last night when you walked out the door. I thought it was dynamite. You thought it was just alright. Said you had had much better before. You left me hanging by a thread. You left me face down in my own bed. You left me thinking about love and war, and dirty socks and underwear on the floor. Dirty socks and underwear on the floor. First time lovers have this thing. It's hard to dance around a burning ring. She thinks it's hot, he thinks it's not. A surefire night of reckoning. You leave them hanging by a thread. You leave them face down in their own bed. You leave them thinking about love and war, and dirty socks and underwear on the floor. Dirty socks and underwear on the floor. What's the use in going back when you've had a bumpy ride in the sack? When you think you'll try just once more, think of dirty socks and underwear on the floor. You won't be left hanging by a thread. You won't be left face down in your own bed. You won't be left thinking about love and war, or dirty socks and underwear on the floor. Dirty socks and underwear on the floor.
See, you can write a song about almost anything. All right. So for about 3 years, I took care of my mom, who had dementia. And by taking care of her, I mean I moved in with her, and I was with her 24/7 for about 3 years. And I'd take her to the beauty parlor, which was right out of that movie. What was it called? That movie about beauty parlors in the South. It's a very famous movie. Steel Magnolias. It was right out of Steel Magnolias. But I'd drive her there every Thursday morning, and on our way we would drive through this area that was government land, had some administration buildings. I also had a little prison over there. And in the autumn, those 3 years that I was taking her, I would notice every autumn as we drove through there was an old pecan grove of trees, and people would come out there, and it was on government land, so they just pick up the free pecans. And then I saw the prison over there, and I saw the prisoners inside the fence shooting basketball, and I thought that, they must be looking out there and seeing those people picking up pecans, and that really must represent what freedom means to them. So such a simple act of being able to go pick up free pecans. So that inspired this song. Guess what? It's called Picking Up Pecans. They're picking up pecans outside the prison wall. It happens every autumn when the pecans fall. I've watched for 5 years, I'll watch for 5 more. I'm serving 10 for robbing a liquor store. That grove of pecan trees stands tall and true. Sometimes a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. 2 mouths to feed, 1 more on the way. I made a choice I regret to this day. They're picking up pecans outside the prison wall. It happens every autumn when the pecans fall. I've watched for 5 years, I'll watch for 5 more. Serving 10 for robbing a liquor store. I don't know what came over me to make me commit armed robbery. Just trying to provide for my family. Now I'm paying for it dearly. When I get out of here, I'll be changed. I'll find my joy in simple things. No pleasure will be considered too small. I'll be picking up pecans outside the prison wall. And they're picking up pecans outside the prison wall. It happens every autumn when the pecans fall. I've watched for 5 years, I'll watch for 5 more. I'm serving 10 for robbing a liquor store. Thank you. How are we doing on time? 6:32. Okay, cool. Get to do a few more. Here's a song also inspired by events back in my hometown of Memphis. Sad to say, this is I guess you call it a murder ballad. Has to do with a young lady who allegedly murdered her mom. A friend of mine actually wrote a book about the case, and after I read the book, I wrote the song.
She was just a wild child, staying out late with her friends. She wanted to be part of a crowd. She wanted to fit in. I'm gonna blow that curfew, mama, from here to kingdom come. Then she heard her mother speak, trying to ruin her fun. She said, Nora, don't. Nora, don't. Nora, don't make me cry. She remained defiant, smoking dope, popping pills, waiting for that big payday when her dead dad would pay the bills. I'm gonna blow you off, mama, when that money's in my hand. Then she heard her mother speak. She just did not understand. She said, Nora, don't. Nora, don't. Nora, don't make me cry. It was just a mother-daughter thing, happens every day. You get angry and you say some words you never meant to say. Then darkness descended on that little house. She came sneaking in like a mouse. She blew that curfew one too many times. Then she heard her mother speak from the scene of the crime. She said, Nora, don't. Nora, don't. Nora, don't let me die. Nora, don't. Nora, don't. Nora, don't let me die.
Thank you. I know. Hard to applaud murder. Strangely enough, that song and this next song are related in that I'll tell you about the song I'm going to do, and then I'll tell you how they're related. So when I met Ann, she introduced me to a friend of hers in Memphis who had a water skiing accident when he was 16 years old. It left him quadriplegic, nearly died. He's outlived everybody that was in the rehab with him when he was back there initially, back when he was 16. He's almost 65 years old now. But it's an inspiring story. He was a young kid who was full of life and full of vigor and full of himself, and he'll admit that. And this accident kind of was a wake-up call. Wrote a book about his experiences, and again, read the book, had to write a song. And strangely enough, Scott, who this song is about, worked with Nora's mother at one time. So I wrote those two songs independently of each other, not even knowing that. So anyway, this is a happy, inspiring song, okay? Time to pack it in. Time to call it a weekend. There'll be more memories to make before we go. One more spin, one more lap around the lake. Son, don't you ever get enough. Can't say that I do. Okay, hot shot, here we go. Emergency room. This is not the life I'd choose. Some dreams remain unspoken. Roll just 1 mile in my shoes. You'll see I'm best when broken. Face down in the Mississippi Delta mud. Amazing grace washed in the blood. I know that I've been saved in more ways than one. This is not the life I'd choose. Some dreams remain unspoken. Roll just 1 mile in my shoes. You'll see I'm best when broken. Mom, Dad, and my sister too. Other family, dear friends, help me navigate my way through roadblocks and dead ends. Then there's one who rose above. She gave me her hand. We share an abundant love. Side by side we stand. This is not the life I'd choose. Some dreams remain unspoken. Roll just 1 mile in my shoes. You'll see I'm best when broken. You'll see I'm best when broken. Thank you so much. How about Dan Thompson up there? Come on, Dan, come back up here and join me for my last 3 songs. If you were here earlier, you got to hear Dan play a set. You know what a talented musician and singer he is. And I appreciate him joining me on the bass here for these next 3 songs. Good, I'm glad you did. Here we go. 2, 3, 4.
He gave her the once over twice. Sat down at the bar, took a long drag from a short cigarette. Her eyes could not hide the thoughts in her head. They said, dinner bells ring, come and get it. The Last Chance Cafe, open 24 hours a day. He held a pay come tomorrow. The Last Chance Cafe, not even closed on Christmas Day. Come what may, beg still a borrow. She sauntered to his side, whispered in his ear, can you take me down to the border? He did not try to pretend, he even gave a damn. Hopped right on that roller coaster. The Last Chance Cafe, open 24 hours a day. He held a pay come tomorrow. The Last Chance Cafe, not even closed on Christmas Day. Come what may, beg still a borrow. Guitar. People come, people go. Some remain friends, others you never want to see again. A one-night stand, two-timing man. 3 strikes, you're out on the sawed-off limb. The Last Chance Cafe, open 24 hours a day. He held a pay come tomorrow. The Last Chance Cafe, not even closed on Christmas Day. Come what may, beg still a borrow. What may, beg still a borrow. Come what may, beg still a borrow. All right. Thank you. Sounds good. Here's a love song. Blazing red sunset, or a mountain rising from the plain. You came into view, my eyes were closing, too much sorrow grasping for your hand, grasping for a toehold in the shifting sand, in the shifting sand. Is this a firm foundation or a sinkhole waiting to be breached? A starting point to a finish line, too far to be reached. Still I'm standing right beside you, and I'm reaching for your hand, grasping for a toehold in the shifting sand, in the shifting sand. Just like a blazing red sunset or a mountain rising from the plain, you came into view. My eyes were closing, now they're open wide again, because you're standing right beside me, and you're reaching for my hand, grasping for a toehold in the shifting sand, in the shifting sand, in the shifting sand. We got one more for you. My name's Paul Jewell. This is Dan Thompson. Thanks to everybody here at the Covert Café for having us. Thank you, Joe, for running the sound. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. This is my real feel-good song. I'm going to send you off with a little message of hope. That, yeah, we could use a little hope these days. The word of hope in this song is that tomorrow's another day, and you always have one more chance to get it right. Here we go, Dan. Sitting on my back porch drinking Lynchburg lemonade, thinking about all the mistakes made along the way. But hell, you shouldn't dwell on what happened yesterday. So I decided to throw that baggage away and take a walk, hold a hand, skip a rock, ride the wind, bury treasure, dig the groove, sit right down, make you move. Well, the sky is the limit and the end is not in sight. Every day surely delivers one more chance to get it right. In the long run, we'll all be dead. You cannot make it last. The future is not guaranteed by the ancient past. Regrets are just dreams unfulfilled. Will you let it get you down? hold a hand, skip a rock, ride the wind, bury treasure, dig the groove, sit right down, make you move. Well, the sky is the limit and the end is not in sight. Every day surely delivers one more chance to get it right. When you get your second wind, when you catch that boomerang, when you circle back around to the place you wanna hang, tell the one who makes you smile, join you in this plan, and you will have an opening to start all over again. Just take a walk, hold a hand, skip a rock, ride the wind, bury treasure, dig the groove, sit right down, make you move. Well, the sky is the limit and the end is not in sight. Every day surely delivers one more chance to get it right. Every day surely delivers one more chance to get it right.
Thank you again, everybody. Thank you for listening. Thank you for those out there streaming. My name is Paul Jewell. This is Dan Thompson. Thank you again.